All right, let's dive into today's episode. I can understand English, but I can't speak why it happens. This topic is incredibly fascinating, isn't it? A lot of English learners can follow along in conversations or understand what they read, but when it comes to speaking, their minds just freeze up.
Oh man, that's so relatable. It's like, when you know how to dance in your living room, but as soon as you hit the dance floor at a party, poof, you suddenly forget all the moves and just stand there awkwardly. Laughs.
Exactly. It's a classic case of what I like to call the show and no-go phenomenon. Think about it like this. Our brains treat understanding spoken language and producing spoken language as two distinct skills. When you listen to a song, you can recognize every word and even hum along. But trying to sing it just like the artist? That's a whole different ballgame.
Right. So it's like, I can tell you the entire plot of a movie, but if you put a camera in front of me to reenact it, forget it. I might just stand there like a deer in headlights.
Absolutely. A significant reason behind this disconnect is how people traditionally learn English. Most of us experience it passively, through reading books, binge-watching shows, or listening to podcasts. It's all about consumption, while the education system often emphasizes tests over real-life conversations. It's like knowing all the exercises you'd need to get fit, but never actually stepping into the gym.
I see what you mean. So if people never actually practice speaking, it's just, theoretical knowledge? Like I can memorize a recipe but have never cooked it in real life?
Exactly. It's all theoretical until you put it into practice. And then there's the fear factor. Many learners hold back because they're terrified of making mistakes or being judged. It's like your brain hits this error-checking mode when you attempt to speak, totally disrupting the flow.
That's interesting. So it's almost like, what's that thing called? Performance anxiety, right? It's like getting on stage and forgetting everything you wanted to say.
Yes, it's very similar. And that quest for perfection? It can really be confidence's worst enemy, like trying to be the best dancer on the floor and ending up frozen with fear.
Wow. That's heavy. I mean, it's crazy to think about how much our brains and emotions tie into how we communicate.
Absolutely, and another common hurdle is what I refer to as translation delay. Many learners think in their native language and then try to translate it into English, which creates this frustrating lag. Speaking needs to be instantaneous, direct thought in English. If you're constantly translating, it feels like you're running through molasses. Really slow.
Oh, wow. That's like trying to speed read while I'm stuck on processing what each word means in my head. So, how do you actually break that translation habit?
Great question. That's something we'll definitely touch on in the second half. But first, let's talk about muscle memory. Speaking is a physical skill. Your mouth, tongue, and jaw need to learn the movements necessary for fluent pronunciation. If you're not practicing speaking, it's like your muscles are on a lazy vacation.
Wait, it's a vacation? Like, they're chilling on a beach somewhere, just, sipping on drinks and not working out?
Exactly. They're just lounging around. And lastly, many learners lack a speaking environment, a place where they can regularly practice. If you're constantly surrounded by your native language, it's tough to become fluent in English. Speaking has to be a habit, like brushing your teeth.
So if you want to get better, you have to surround yourself with opportunities to speak, right? Like, hanging out with fluent friends or joining a language exchange?
Yes, you've got it. In summary, understanding English but struggling to speak can stem from passive learning, fear of judgment, translation delays, lack of muscle memory, and not having a speaking environment. These aren't reflections of your intelligence or abilities. They're just common challenges.
Wow, that's super enlightening. I can't wait for the next part where you share some practical tips. It's like we're going from this confusing maze to a well-lit path. Laughs.
Welcome back, everyone. It's always interesting because in our previous episode, we discussed the common struggle that many people face. Speaking English is often much harder than understanding it. But today, we're going to take a hands-on approach to unpack some practical strategies that can set you on the path to fluency.
Oh, wow, that sounds amazing. I mean, why do you think that is? Why is it so much easier to understand than to speak? Is it like a brain thing or?
Great question. It really is a brain thing. Let me give you a quick analogy. Imagine a boat. Understanding is like sitting comfortably on the boat, looking at everything around you. Speaking, on the other hand, is like rowing that boat through the water. You need to maneuver, steer, and make efforts to actually move forward. It takes work. Now let's jump into how to improve this.
Oh, I love that. That makes total sense. So what's the first step?
The first step is to, believe it or not, speak for just 5 minutes daily. Yes, I know it sounds simple, but hear me out. When you talk about whatever's on your mind, your day, your feelings, it activates the speaking part of your brain. Think of it as stretching before a workout. You need to warm up those vocal cords.
Wow, 5 minutes? That's like less time than it takes to brush my teeth. So, do you think talking to, a pet counts? Because I talk to my dog all the time.
Absolutely. Talking to your pet counts. In fact, many people find it easier to practice speaking with pets because there are no judgments involved, right? It's all about getting comfortable with your voice. Now, the second method I want to highlight is called the shadowing method.
Huh? Shadowing? That sounds intense. What is that?
It might sound intense, but it's pretty straightforward. Shadowing involves listening to a native speaker and repeating what they say in real time. You know how actors mimic their roles? It's fantastic for improving your rhythm and pronunciation. Just dedicate 10 minutes a day to listening to short clips and mimic what you hear.
Oh, that's kind of fun. So it's like karaoke for learning? Do you have any examples of what clips you'd listen to?
Exactly. Just like karaoke, you can use movies, news snippets, or even YouTube clips. Find something that interests you. Now, moving on to our third method, using sentence templates.
Sentence templates? Like Mad Libs? This is so cool.
Haha, yes, exactly like Mad Libs. Templates reduce the pressure of having to create sentences from scratch, which can be so overwhelming. Phrases like, "the main reason is that," or, "in my experience," can offer instant fluency.
Wow, that sounds really helpful. But what if I forget the templates? Would that mean I have to start from scratch?
Not at all. The beauty of templates is that once you use them a few times, they become second nature. It's about building a safety net to help you leap into speaking confidently. Along the same lines, it's important to let go of the idea of perfect grammar.
Oh, I can't tell you how many times I've been paralyzed trying to think of the perfect sentence. I mean, I feel like a grammar police sometimes.
Right? And that's totally normal. But guess what? Native speakers make mistakes all the time. Fluency is about speaking freely without the fear of making those little errors. Grammar improves naturally through exposure. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. You might wobble a bit, but you'll get the hang of it.
Haha, love the bike analogy. So, what's next? I feel like I'm getting pumped to speak now.
Fantastic. Next up, record yourself weekly. It may sound weird, but trust me, just a simple 1-minute clip of you speaking English each week. No judgment. Just save it. Then, after a month, you'll be shocked at how much you've improved.
Wait, listen to myself talk? Oof, that's a bit cringy. But I suppose if a bear can stand in front of a camera, right?
Exactly. If a bear can do it, so can you. It's all about tracking progress, and trust me, you'll see the growth. Now, number 6. Create a speaking environment. This means talking to yourself, narrating your actions, or even describing what you see around you.
Wow. So, I could be in a grocery store, and instead of texting my friend about avocados, I could just, describe them out loud? These avocados are ripe.
Spot on. The focus is on activity, not correctness. It'll make you more comfortable over time. Now let's talk about thinking in English.
Thinking in English? That's next level. How do you even start doing that?
Great question. Begin during routine activities, like washing dishes or commuting. Instead of translating from your native language, try to form sentences directly in English, just like switching gears in your car.
Oh wow, that sounds so freeing. Like navigating through thoughts without a GPS.
Exactly. And finally, number 8, use simple English. You don't need fancy vocabulary to be fluent. Just use clear words to express your ideas. And as your confidence grows, you can expand your vocabulary over time.
So, let's say I can only say happy. That's okay? I don't have to say ecstatic, right?
Totally okay. Happy gets the job done. The key takeaway is that you already understand English. That's a huge part of the journey. Just activate the speaking part of your brain with consistent practice. Using these methods, and soon, you'll notice a transformation in your speaking ability.
Wow, I feel so motivated now. This is so awesome.
I'm glad to hear that. Remember, it's all about building those habits little by little. Thank you for listening, everyone. If you enjoyed this episode, follow the channel for more English learning content, and don't forget to share your topic suggestions.
Yeah, this was super fun. Can't wait for the next one. Laughs.